Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Deron Bland has it. And the Commanders are going to take over after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
All right, here we go. 11, Agate. Safe right.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Touchdown, Washington. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun is Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Commanders have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Red on red.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
3rd down give to Hall. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 13, Luke. Here we go, son.
Lawrence now off the play action. He puts some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Purdy on 1st down. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er 1st down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again. Deron Bland has it. And the Commanders have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Rocco switch, reload. Silver.
Here's Hall once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
Ready up.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, go. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, let's go. Left. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running back sent in motion left. First down throw by Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Oh, he put some heat on this deep, and that's the record! His 5th interception of this ball game. Deron Bland has it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. That's
complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Motioning left is their running back. On 3rd down, Purdy. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone. Reaction
and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And they pick him off again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
A give left side for Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Unlock Lion!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. First throw for the backup now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Commanders keep running away with this. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Broke through the tackle. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That finds Ayuk, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. Now Purdy. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Play action now with Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blown back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and